trademarks work very differently in that the substantive trademark rights do not arise by virtue of getting a piece of paper from the government. They arise through use of the mark in commerce. So the earlier and more extensively you use the mark, trademark, whether it be a logo or word mark or whatever, you are building rights even before you even think about going to the government. You are building substantive trademark rights through use of the mark in commerce. Now, you can register. There are both, it's a parallel system. Typically, you have a state level. Louisiana, we have one. I think pretty much every state has one, but they're Secretary of State. And then you have a federal registration level. But I think the key thing is that, to draw that distinction, Jude, is that if you don't go through the process with the patent and do it timely and sort of, have it strategically figured out what you're going to do, it can be too late, and that's really what gives you all of your rights. By contrast with the trademark, I've had many, many clients who have been using a mark for a number of years, and they're like, oh, I want to go ahead and register now. And that's fine. You can register later, but you've already got some level of what are known as common law rights by virtue of your prior use of the mark. I think the registration is important. So yes, they can call me. Yes, I do a lot of trademark work. I think registration can be important, but I think that for purposes of my earlier answer, it's to point out the distinction with the patent system. It is not to be intended to be, hey, don't register, it's not important, because it can be. So for that potential, client that's out there, it's by registration you can solidify a number of your rights. You can get a number of important procedural benefits. So there are often, a lot of good reasons to register a trademark, but I think the number one answer is it's not too late. And so if you've been using it for a while, like I said, with a patent, if you've been actually commercially using or publicly using an invention and the time has run too long, it's kind of like you're out of options. But with a trademark, you can come in and we can work on registration long after it's been in use.